33 vertebrae, I'm back. I'm out here, the heart of nature, raising the frequency, raising the vibration, bringing in awesome energy, enjoying prana, the breath of life. Of course, I'm bare feet. I could have shown you my feet, but camera can't allow me. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. Why you need to walk barefoot to enjoy wellness holistically. How does walking barefoot help you enjoy wellness holistically? I always do this every morning. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I get out of the house, rush to the grass, the breeze, bare feet, touch the dew, touch the grass, pluck it, touch the dew. I even put it on my face, on my head, that dew from overnight. But the most important thing is to put my feet on the ground. Why is this important for my 33 vertebrae? I always talk about when you're doing the alignments of the chakra system, I always say from the root, then the earth star. The human body, we have a tetrahedron, Merkaba. So when you touch the ground, you're connecting your body to the earth. The earth has an electromagnetic field, the same way a human body has an electromagnetic field. So the fields come into contact. But when you use your bare feet, your palm, touch the ground directly, you are increasing the concentration of the interaction of these fields. The human body is made of earth. You know that. In the Bible, you're told that God mixed the earth and water to make human. And you always eat food from the earth to build this body. You know that. So when you're connecting bare feet, there are a lot of sensories on the palm, the inner palm, and the inner of the feet. So those sensory, when they connect, they increase the interaction of the fields. And you're doing the exchange, you're doing the cleansing. And that's how you achieve better life, holistic wellness in the spirit, physically, the body, and also the mind, holistically, all three aspects of life. It's very, very important. Walking barefoot has been part of our culture in the African way of life. We used to walk barefoot, not because we couldn't afford shoes or we didn't have technology to make them, because we understood that wellness of the body is because of the connection to the earth. The earth is the mother. You have to connect to the mother every time. A baby needs the mother to suckle from the mother for wellness. That is the same way as humans. We need the mother, the earth, to suckle. We suckle from the earth through eating, through connecting by touching the ground, touching the trees, touching everything, touching nature, connecting with nature. Because that is how our bodies are connected and are meant to be. Animals get this right. They always do it. Yeah, they're always connected. Yeah, and grounded. So another thing is of walking barefoot is being grounded. When I talk about grounding, is the chakras. So connecting to the earth, very important, very important. Because the earth takes away emotions. So the low emotions that you feel, the sadness, the disease, the sickness. So when you're connected to the earth, when you touch the ground, you're grounded. You've plugged into the earth. So you're allowing the earth to do the cleansing, to remove all the illnesses, the low energies, the low vibrations that we carry from time to time. That is why it's very, very important. So when you're doing this in the morning, the first thing in the morning, you are setting your mind, you're setting the body to the best state to start our day. You always say that what you do in the morning is what they set the way you set the morning is how the rest of the day becomes. So that's why it's very important to this every day early in the morning. The first thing you wake up, even before, just go out, touch the ground, walk barefoot. I saw there's some technology, some guy is trying to come up with some shoes that you can put on, but it feels like walking barefoot. We're in the Aquarian age of technology, so we are allowed to do that. This is very, very important. Yeah. So those guys, the technology, thinking of something. These are such kind of the technologies you should be working on. Things that connect us to the earth. There's some earthing things that I've seen also that you can plug into your car and you just step on them and it feels like you're grounded into the earth. So there's so many things you can do with this. So it's very, very important to grounding, earth grounding. There I'm sitting right now, head on position on the ground, on the grass, connecting with the earth. This is very, very important. Do 30 minutes a day. If you don't have time, you're a very busy person, 10 minutes. But how much time can you spend on health? So just prioritize. It's about prioritizing this. If you can prioritize this, it can really help you. It can really help. It has helped me a long time. Anytime you feel sad emotions, you feel overwhelmed, go to the earth, touch the grass, ground. Other 33, it's very important for you to ground. That is one of the things you're supposed to do on this lifetime. Grounding. That is one of the things that I always do, because as a 33, that's my number. So I have to ground. I have to stay out in nature, because that is when I operate at the best state. If I'm blocked in the house or stuck in some office somewhere the whole day, I feel so drained. In fact, I always avoid crowds. I avoid even sometimes going to networking events. When I'm just in a networking event and I've stayed there like an hour, I'm just drained, I don't have energy. I'm out. I feel like, whoo. So I just have to rush out, find some place with grass and ground alone, trees, touch the tree, hug a tree tightly. Yeah. In fact, even if I'm in the room of doing the networking, I always come early so that I make sure I'm sitting next to a plant. If there's no plant in the room, I find a window where there's trees, because that is how I operate. So grounding is very important, and you can only do this by walking barefoot. It's very important for you to walk barefoot. Come on, walk barefoot. I think vertebrae, walk barefoot. At least an hour a day. Spend some time. For those, if you live next to a river, go down to the river. Put your feet into the river. Ground. This is a very important part of grounding. Spend some time, just be present. So in your grounding, the other important aspect is being present. Understand that I'm grounded. See it that you're grounding. This is very, very important. So me, I always do this because I always do the same time. I also do my yoga. I don't know, when I'm doing yoga, I'm very present. I don't use a mat. Yeah, I don't use a yoga mat. I just stay in the grass like here, connect directly. That's how I do it, and I find it very effective because I just connect with it directly. I like touching the ground. I like touching the having my feet on the ground, laying down on the ground. Yeah, sometimes, in fact, I always wear my clothing. I always try to make sure they're very loose clothing and light, so that I can feel the connection as I lie down directly. So grounding is one of the best and the most important thing. It's connected to the root chakra. The root chakra around the sexual organs. And this has been replicated also in the kind of uh, life and societies we have. Uh, there are so many grounding aspects that have been put into the societies by those who build the nations and societies. I'll talk about this another time because it's very important. There's been a lot of misinformation out there. I would like to clarify that. I'll clarify it in my next video. So, ground, walk barefoot, take off the shoes, ground, walk barefoot. and you will see how it will change your life. 33 vertebrae. That's my time. As above, so below. As within, so without. Blessings. Thanks for watching. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with someone who needs to hear this, and together let's raise the frequency and vibration of the planet.